Nice car.
Thanks.
How do you afford it?
I took out a loan.
It looks really awesome.
Thanks.
You gonna take me home?
All my pay goes on the repayment, so I can't afford petrol.
So we're riding again.
Yeah.
Need a car? One you can afford? So now you've got your license and you're revving to go. But do you really know how to avoid all those rookie errors that come with buying and running a car?
I had a Holden Bellina 94. It was brilliant. I loved having a car. That for me was freedom.
87 Magna, Mitsubishi Magna. Called her Old Faithful because she was old and faithful.
For some people, a car is just about getting from A to B. For others, it can be a serious statement about themselves.
I guess your car says a lot about you. I think my car is quite practical. Can go anywhere. It's flexible.
I reckon it just says that I'm someone who just needs to get somewhere.
Having your own car does come with responsibilities. It's probably one of the first big purchases you make, so you want to make sure you get it right. Because as Peter found, there are many potential rookie errors.
I used to drive this old bomb my uncle gave me, but it died a week before I started my apprenticeship. There weren't any trains or buses in my area, and way too many hills for a pushbike. And I wanted a nice car. I told myself I work hard and I deserve it. I thought that a nice car would make me feel good about myself, and that when people saw it, they would think I'd made it. In reality, I was an apprentice struggling to pay off a car I couldn't afford. So why would I want to impress people I didn't even know? All up, I borrowed $25,000, but over the term of the loan with interest, I'll end up paying close to $50,000.
If you're like Peter and don't have the cash up front, you can get a car loan, but only borrow what you can afford. If you buy a car from a car yard, the car dealer can arrange a loan for you. Interest rates can vary a lot between different places, so do your homework first. You can always check out the MoneySmart website and use one of their calculators to work out exactly what you'll be paying back. You don't have to get the loan through the car dealer, and it's often cheaper to get a loan from a bank or a credit union. Interest rates and related fees and charges for personal loans can vary a lot, so shop around.
If I stick to the repayment plan, it'll take me 10 years to pay off a car that I can't even sell now for $10,000. And then there's the insurance. I discovered that if a car's financed, the insurance has to be fully comprehensive. So here I was at 23, driving a brand new fully optioned ute, but the insurance was costing me nearly $2,000 a year.
When you're choosing car insurance, it's important to understand the different types of policies available and know what sort of cover you want. Always take the time to read the policy and get help to understand what's covered and what isn't.
The costs in getting a car are more than you'd expect because, yes, there's the registration, then you got to fuel it all the time, and you've always constantly got to be watching full prices. And then if you want a car that's going to last a long time, you've always got to get serviced, so it all adds up.
On top of my car loan, I took out a $5,000 personal loan and maxed out all my credit cards. I was paying close to $800 a month on repayments, which was a big chunk of my income, especially since I'd just moved out and was paying rent. Things got pretty desperate, so I spoke to a financial counsellor who helped me with the repayment plan. And the service was free, which was really good, but it's still going to take a long time for me to fix up my credit history.
If you don't repay the loan, your car can be repossessed and sold for less than what you owe on it. Then you end up owing and paying money on a car you no longer have. If you're having trouble paying back the loan, it's important that you talk to your lender as soon as possible to work something out, or contact a free financial counsellor. The longer you leave it, the harder it'll be to get back on top of your finances.
if I could do it all again, well, I guess I wouldn't buy the most expensive car I could find. I mean, I love the freedom having a car gives you, but I just didn't realise how much it could cost.
And don't forget those other costs with running a car. You'll need money for petrol, insurance, rego, service and repairs, and even parking, which can get pricey. It's estimated that running a car can cost around $7,000 per year. A good idea is to set aside a car allowance every month. Once you've got your finances sorted, your dream wheels can become a reality. And don't forget to fasten your seatbelt. You can find lots of good info on paying for a car by searching for MoneySmartRookie.